After Monday's ride home, that was an absolute nightmare. But it did make for some good sound clips, and it did make for some good cinematic ride home.
Reset the cycle! Parsing the static from a terminal mind. Corrupted sectors that I'm leaving behind. A red V-twin symphony, the chrome begins to sing. My metalcore meditation, the zen this engine brings.
Sort of let my wrestling fan side and my cinematic side open up on that vlog. That's what I really enjoy. Like growing up, as I'm sure all of us are, we had a lot more imagination than we do as an adult. And, I used to draw comics. I used to read comics. I still read comics. Oh, but like I used to draw a lot, used to get lost in, my fantasy comic book guys, making sure that they were saving the day and everything. But like as you get older, you really lose a sense of your imagination. Sometimes you're so stuck in your daily 9 to 5 or 8 to 5 grind where you're just out there making sure that you can make enough money to support your family and do what you can to make ends meet. And you lose a sense of yourself. I think you lose some of your childhood. And what I did with that video itself, the Yowie Wowie one, I went into it at the beginning going, I'm just gonna turn this into a normal everyday vlog. And it started out like that, but the more that I, thought about it, I had all that footage from being stuck in traffic. And I was like, man, how can I incorporate this? How can I do something different that I never have done before? So like I thought of, dream sequences and sort of like dream core or like weird core, things like that to like push the envelope and see what I can do for my own imagination and put little clips in and make things, maybe a little bit weird because, I've never seen like like a cinematic moto vlog, to be honest. It's always been normal daily content of like, hey, here's a bike. This is the bike that I have right now. And this is what I think. This is what I don't think. Or like, hey, here's my gear. This is the gear that I have. This is the helmet I have. This is why you should buy it. I might not be everyone's cup of tea, but I'm at least gonna try and enjoy it while I have the tools at my fingertips. And it might not be like an every week occurrence. It might be like once a month or something along those lines. But it's just something that I thought would be neat to do, just because I've never seen anything like that. And I might be completely off. I might be completely wrong with you know what I think is cool, out of touch with the motorcycle community. But I'm sure that there's a voice like mine that someone else enjoys. I know one of the comments I had at the very beginning of my channel was, you know I don't like your voice, you talk too much. And I'm like, well, it wasn't really like a typical moto review or a walk around at that time. It was just one of like the first Monday morning reboots where I was taking you guys on my Monday reboot, our Monday morning commute. I like that color of that car. Uh, just a Monday morning commute to bring you guys on and shoot the shit. I don't even know if I can say shit on YouTube or if I'll get demonetized. I'm not even making any money, but I don't want to get like blackballed for saying shit. I'm gonna do things that other moto vloggers might not do. I don't have the connections to try new gear. I don't have the connections for bike rides or bike tests, other than like the bikes that I have in my garage. And I'm gonna do my best to cycle through them. Like I do have like an idea of like filming a bunch of content and making like, hey, this is EVs month. This is all V Star content this month, or you know Moto Guzzi Meg. That sounds really good. If I can get Edith up and running, I'm trying to find my niche of where I fit in, and I'll be perfectly honest. The one video I made, I was, really down in the dumps. Um, I was focusing way too much on my first month's analytics, and I was running out of content because I only had stuff to talk about my gear, my bikes, and I was scared that like I don't know what to talk about. So I just started rambling, sort of like I am right now. I have been trying to get better with talking to you guys, not using ums or self aware of what I'm saying, how I'm saying it, how it comes across, and trying to make it as manageable and consumable as possible. And I do feel a lot more confident now that I have the mic fixed. I can make the pictures look good. I can make the video look good. I can edit that. It was just hard for me to be able to edit what I needed to edit on the actual audio clips. And I'm thankful that it's working now. Of course, I'm going to say that the mic's probably not working right now and it sounds like garbage. I mean, that's why I sort of poked fun at myself. I did a lo-fi ASMR vlog about the KLR a couple of weeks ago. By the time this gets put out, and I was just be like, hey, listen to me. I sound like I'm in a sewer. Hey, listen to me. I sound like I'm underwater. Like that's the only way that I know that I can get better is to poke fun at myself. After that video, it taught me like, hey, get get your act together and find out what's going on with your audio. Set the gain too high the first time, backed it off, and made some other changes to the voice suppression. And lo and behold, I didn't have to touch the audio. The only thing I did was lower the decibel volume for the whole thing because I was doing some research and finding out like why does it sound so bad. And first couple of videos I had everything that's at zero, and lately I've been backing it down to like either -10 or sometimes -5 in me or whatnot. But like you're trying to make the editing process a little bit more easier for myself. Like I'm enjoying the art of editing, which I can't believe I'm saying that because it is a tedious process, but and I'm a perfectionist, but it's it's cathartic because I'm actually making something come to life. Okay, I'm getting old because I don't feel like having this guy at my butt. Let's reboot and ride.
Leaving worries without a trace. Time to clear my head.
Doesn't go into sixth gear, Josh.